Well, hello there. I've got the Masters Tarot deck here, and I've shuffled. I'm just gonna do this a few times, and I want you to see when I cut. I'm doing this like this because there's so much going on right here in the energy, and especially in my sign. I'm a Taurus, and astrologically there is, my camera's like at a weird angle. Astrologically, there's a lot going on in my sign, and I want to be able to separate the energy that's coming out in the cards from me and just to tap into you. So yeah, like I said, there's so much going on astrologically, and I'm not an astrologist, but the energy that's going on in my sign right now isn't apropos to transfer to a lot of other signs. So if you're Taurus, maybe I'll do a reading just for us down the road a day or two. I'm not sure. But for now, I'm tapping into your energy as a viewer, no matter what sign you are. And let's see what sort of message, other than cards are falling all over the place. And we have the moon. These are between the seats, so I'm going to grab these and see. Between the seat and the console's hard to get to. I'm going to grab them. I've got them. I see right on the bottom we have the Three of Swords, and it's in reverse. So we have the moon. There's something here that you are not seeing about a broken heart from the past. And I don't even know from the past. It's just about, it's reversed. Your heart's not broken anymore, and maybe you're not seeing this. There's something hiding in the shadows about this Three of Swords that is reversed. And the other cards that came out, wow, okay, there is something hiding in the shadows here. We have the Hierophant. And, holy moly, the Knight of Cups. And the Four of Pentacles. I try really hard not to look down, but here I am looking down. It's hard. I don't have a lot of space here in the car, I'm sitting here in the car with the camera directly in front of me on the steering wheel because I don't even have a thing to hang it from. And it's just hard to get the proper movement out. I have to look down to be able to pick up cards when they fall, and I have nowhere to set them so that I can put the camera on them for you. I only got the one camera, so as before, the moon. And there's so much hidden in the shadows, right? Just coming off this. We don't just have, and what's weird about, it's not like wolves howling at the moon here. The strangeness is here howling at the moon. We have what might be a fox, definitely just a domesticated dog here, and a lobster or a crawfish. I mean, I'm from Oregon, and when I see these like that, I think crawfish, but it's probably a lobster, right? So there's a sense of loyalty and pack, and we've got a water creature, a water dwelling creature here. So I have a sense of loyalty amongst your pack when it comes to your emotional vibe. There's stuff like that being hidden. Strange message. You had a broken heart. I can't read it any other way than that. You had a broken heart. And there's loyalty and pack mentality and emotion being hidden from you about that broken heart. Possibly because what was next was the Hierophant, right? So it's possibly that connection from the broken heart is still there. Like possibly someone has learned, because the Hierophant, speaks about learning. These two guys are listening to his wisdom, right? The two guys below are listening to the wisdom of what in the traditional deck is the Pope. So someone is learning something, and I think it's this Knight of Cups. Maybe learning how to bring there's the water creatures, and there's even water there too. This symbolizes emotion. This guy or girl or energy, whatever it is for you, is learning from the best, learning from the Pope, learning from you, my dear friends. Even though this sign signifies Taurus, and which is what I am. And I'm trying super hard not to pull on my energy because it's very influencing right now. But you're learning from the best. You're learning from your higher being, let's say. They are learning from your higher being, or they are learning from their own higher being that they're seeing that you're not brokenhearted anymore. And when you were like this, they could continue on. But when they see you this way, and they know they can't hide that anymore, they're learning to come forward with it because they've been hanging on to something in their heart for you. Now, this doesn't always have to be about love, right? And this time, now I'm going to tell you, if you are Taurus, it's not about love right now, or it shouldn't be. You shouldn't be making it about love. This really feels like it could be about your calling, but for some of you, it probably is about love. It depends on who's watching and when you find this. But I'm going to tell you that somebody somewhere has been hanging on to a emotional thing for you, be it love, or be it just admiration, or maybe they want to collaborate with you on a job, something that broke your heart before. Like maybe you were in collaboration with someone, and because of things you couldn't see about this person's loyalty and their pack mentality, you ended up brokenhearted. And the truth of the matter is that they just weren't ready. They weren't open. But they've been hanging on to this. And now that they see that you're no longer running around with a broken heart, they want to learn how to overcome what's in their shadows. And I think they are overcoming it. Let's pull another card or two and ask the universe, moving forward, how should you deal with this moving forward? And we have the Five of Wands. You should pick your battles, right? Moving forward, you should pick your battles. So I wouldn't pick this thing from the past to death, because, if you pick at it, it brings back the soreness. It turns that Three of Swords upright instead of in the reverse. And your body can't tell the difference of something that happened now as compared to something that happened in the past, right? So if you're reliving it, you're picking at it, you're reliving it as if it just happened. So don't do that. Pick your battles. Don't pick at something from the past. Move forward. And rather than looking at these broken cups here, these spilt cups, they don't even look broken in this card. They're just spilt. And you can see there's red that is spilt. There's also green spilt. So there's heart chakra spilt here. And what you need to be doing, instead of looking at this and reliving it, you need to turn around and see these two. And when there are two cups standing, right, this is a soul connection. So be it for work, be it love, be it friendship, possibly even your, some family member. Don't dig at a past hurt. Move forward and see the soul connection for what it is. And, then you decide. You use your free will to decide whether you want to move forward in that soul connection or you want to move to something else. You have your own free will. And if it's on your path, it's not wrong, right? What's meant for you will never pass you by. And we have 3 cards that flipped over here. So we have the Page of Swords. We have the 7 of Pentacles. And we have the Sun. So this is your outcome here. Regardless of what you choose, as long as you don't pick at that hurt, you're going to find some new truth for yourself. And you're going to find that that truth came from your patience that you have learned. And what it's bringing to you is a new start. I'm looking at the child on the white horse. So a new start that is not grounded in memories, but are very happy. Now, from the white horse, I get memories. A friend of mine once wrote a poem, and I always do that with my hair. She wrote this poem that was about memories that she had and how she only remembered good things, and it was like, that white horse of memories will ride you to hell, I think is how the poem ended. Now, I hope she doesn't mind me pulling out part of her poem there and slaughtering it, but it was from when we were teenagers, and, you can't go back. You can't ride that white horse of memories back because it's not the way you see it as having been. And so build new, build on the new. And there is new right here. And the new that you have come to because you've been patient, you've put in the work. It is a new truth, and it will bring you joy. There's a lot of work that goes here. I'm not trying to make everything rainbows and butterflies, but this is a really good outcome. This really is a super good outcome. And I know I've been like all over the place here, but I felt called to pull these cards today. And so I pulled them. And the message maybe is just, you're needed. And if nothing else, you need you. And go on as though the heartache is over. Right? You did the work, you put it in, and your new day is coming. And it's a beautiful new day. I'm like, it's hard right now to separate the energies. And there are so many different energies coming in and so many different messages. So, it's a new beginning. And I think for all of us on an astrological level, and like I said, I'm not an astrologist, so go find yourself a good one and watch them, because it's not me, but on an astrological level, there's so much new. And for some, it might be scary. For others, it might be exciting. And, you're going to learn. There's a lot you have learned and a lot more you will learn. And I could just jabber on, but the Wheel of Fortune is showing itself here too. And on the very bottom of the deck, we have the 10 of Cups. So instead of me just jabbering on, look at those cards. Feel with your intuition what they mean for you. And, know that it is justice. What we are going through right now is justice, and it will bring us the world. And if I just keep cutting the deck, it will also bring us a new perspective. From my heart to yours, I love each and every one of you. I know this was a fluttering all over the place reading. It wasn't really a reading. It's more a check-in on the energy, and there's a lot going on in the energy. So if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button down there. It helps my channel a lot. You know, if you've stayed through this to this point in the video, click the subscribe button and click the like button and leave me a comment. Let me know if this is resonating with you in any way at all. So again, I love each and every one of you so, so much. I'm really excited to see where we go moving forward from here, because like I say, there's so much going on. Go find yourself a good astrologer and watch them. You'll be amazed if you haven't already. You will want to. You will be amazed by what they have to say about the times that we are living in right now. So hang in there. Be good to yourselves. Be good to those around you. Click that subscribe button and comment and share and like. I love you all. Bye-bye for now.